Salut, c'est Madame Hennessy. Today I'm going to help you guys out with the Café Skits performance assessment from Chapter 4. This one you'll be working with a partner or a group of 3 based on one of your season partners. So we're going to run through what the requirements are and how you can use your vocab to meet all of those goals. Just as a heads up, the primary resources that you want to use to help you prepare well for this assessment are the rubric itself, which you can find on Canvas, and the Au Restaurant vocab sheet. You can find both of these on your files. They're also on your calendar and a bunch of other places. If you look for them, you'll eventually find them, but Chapter 4 files is going to be the best bet. So first off, for properly greeting the server, just bonjour or bonsoir, depending on the time of day, is going to be your standard. You and your partner can say the same thing for that one. I would not say salut or coucou to a server at a restaurant in France just because it's so informal. Those are casual greetings that you would more likely use when talking to a friend or a family member. In terms of asking for the menu, only one of the 2 partners needs to complete that task because why would both of you need to ask the same question? And that's the very first thing on your vocab sheet. It is la carte, s'il vous plaît. La carte, s'il vous plaît. So la carte, the menu, and then just to not be a buttwad, to actually be polite, add s'il vous plaît, please. So yeah, just the menu, please. La carte, s'il vous plaît. Please don't ask for le menu, because in France, un menu is like a combo meal, basically. Next, the next 4 tasks on here. Each member of the group does need to complete individually, and you need to say something separate from the other person there. So first off, you need to initiate dialogue with the server by asking questions. So there are different ideas for questions on here. So you can ask me, qu'est-ce que vous me conseillez, or qu'est-ce que vous me recommandez? You can ask for my recommendations. Again, the 2 sentences you can ask are, qu'est-ce que vous me recommandez? Qu'est-ce que vous me recommandez? And qu'est-ce que vous me conseillez? Qu'est-ce que vous me conseillez? You can also ask what drinks there are. So you could ask, qu'est-ce que vous avez comme boisson? Qu'est-ce que vous avez comme boisson? Or alternatively, another way to ask for this, qu'est-ce qu'il y a à boire? Qu'est-ce qu'il y a à boire? And you could switch out à boire or comme boisson for other things like à manger. So what is there to eat? Qu'est-ce qu'il y a comme dessert? You could ask what desserts there are. You could ask, vous avez, insert food item here. So like, vous avez de la poutine? So you could ask if they have poutine at that restaurant. Or you can also ask my opinion of a certain food item. So if you flip over the vocab sheet at the bottom, les opinions, don't use tu when talking to your server. You can get yourself into trouble with that in France. Canada, not such a big deal. But comment vous trouvez comment vous trouvez le poisson? What do you think of the fish? Or like, il est comment le steak frites? To ask how the steak frites is. So like, you can just ask my opinion of whatever particular item you find on the menu. Next task is to correctly order your food and drink. My go-to sentence starter when ordering something in France is je voudrais. Again, je voudrais for I would like. You can also say je vais prendre for I will have. Donnez-moi or apportez-moi I would not use in real life situations. Say gimme or bring me, whatever thing, because that's just rude. Another one that's not on the vocab sheet is je prendrai, which is just another form of je vais prendre. So another way to say I will have. But for this, you do need to look off of the menus that you receive. So this is going to be a matter of pronunciation skills. So make sure you review your vowel sounds and usage of the careful rule beforehand so that you can pronounce correctly what you see on the menu. And you do not need to order a food item and a beverage off of the menu, and make sure that you order a different food and beverage from your partner. So for example, if I see on the menu that there's a cheese sandwich, then I would say je voudrais un sandwich au fromage. And if I want to order a mineral water, I would say je voudrais une eau minérale. So just asking for each thing, starting with je voudrais or je vais prendre or je prendrai. Commenting on the food and drink, that's going to be, again, from the Les Opinions section here. So you want to start your complete sentence with ça, or say the name of food, so like le riz or la quiche or like whatever food item you're talking about. Then you can describe it as either bon or bonne, excellent or excellente, délicieux, délicieuse, pas mauvais, pas bon du tout or pas bon du tout, pas terrible, vraiment mauvais, vraiment mauvaise, or dégoûtant, dégoûtante. So just the option out of the two variations for each one is going to depend on the gender of your food item. So you do want to try and keep track of what genders different food items are. But realistically, it's not going to be a big deal in France if you mix up the gender of the adjective describing your food item. So not something to stress out too much about. Then when you're correctly asking for missing items, I am going to knock something off of your table or take something away from you, and you just need to ask for it again. So the same way that you ask for the menu, la carte s'il vous plaît, so you're going to say the name of the item that you need, followed by s'il vous plaît. So I'll just go through your table settings vocab real quickly for what might be taken away from you. First off, this one is un couteau. Un couteau. Une fourchette. Une fourchette. Une cuillère. Une cuillère. Un verre. Un verre. Une tasse. Une tasse. Un bol. Un bol. Une assiette. Une assiette. And the smaller version, une soucoupe. Une soucoupe. So this is a saucer. The only item out of that vocab list that I don't have in front of me right now is a napkin, which is une serviette. Une serviette. So I will remove a different item for you versus your partner. So whatever item I have taken away from you or knocked off of your table or whatever, then make sure that you ask for that item that you're missing rather than some other random thing, so that you're not asking for like a second fork when you don't have a knife at all. Then asking for the bill, only one of the two partners needs to do that one, so whoever did not ask for the menu should ask for the bill. And there's going to be a little bit of a challenge with that one because France and Canada have different words for the bill. And this is an important skill overall because in France, they are very leisurely about their meal times, so they won't bring you the bill until you ask for it. So if you don't ask for the bill, then you're just going to be sitting there awkwardly at the restaurant for 2 hours, like my first day in France. So in France, so if you see a menu that has the euro sign on it, then that'll be l'addition. So you ask for l'addition, s'il vous plaît. L'addition, s'il vous plaît. And then if you have a menu that has dollar signs on it, then that'll be a Canadian menu. And then you'll need to ask for la facture, s'il vous plaît. La facture, s'il vous plaît. Then finally, you just need to use proper leave taking. So that'll be either au revoir, bonne journée, or bonne soirée. So bonne journée and bonne soirée would be depending on whether you started with bonjour or bonsoir. But anyone can use au revoir any time of day, and that one it is okay to say the same thing as your partner. And once you've done that, you are pretty much all set, and yeah, bonne chance, good luck.